This video is dedicated to a YouTube user by the name of you. Yes. Yeah, this video is about YouTube. Do you like my mask, by the way? Made it myself from a cardboard box. I was born under wandering star. I would like to relate to you a little comment or two about a few things. First of all, there's a new character in the British TV soap EastEnders. Sorry, in the English TV soap EastEnders, by the name of Dexter. Now, Dexter is meant to be a reflection of London youth. So he does all sorts of youthy things, like he randomly acts like a cunt, he talks in a stupid way, using words like "innit" and "blood" all the time, that sort of thing, and it's meant to reflect the youth culture of London. Now, people already hate the youth culture of London, so putting an annoying twatty cunt in EastEnders like that is just going to make people hate the youth culture of London even more, because the people of London hate the youth population of London, and now the whole fucking country is going to hate the youth population of London because of one fucking character in a fucking TV series. Then again, what do you expect, really? The BBC defended this choice by saying that if EastEnders is meant to reflect the everyday lives of people in London. Bollocks is all I have to say to that. No one in London acts like any of the people on fucking EastEnders. They don't want to murder each other. Well, they do want to murder each other, but they don't. It never works the same as it does on TV. On EastEnders, they're hopping out of bed with one guy and into bed with another guy. They're cheating on their boyfriends or girlfriends. They're assaulting each other all the time. They're threatening each other. They're causing criminal damage. Wait, that is London. No. That's what people say London is like. Whether it is or not, I have no idea. I haven't been to London in years. But people say that's what London is like. So if that is true, then yes, those 5 things are reflecting London as a whole. Or as a shithole, depending on how you want to describe it. I know some people from London who say it's a shithole, and I know some people who aren't from London who say it's a shithole. And I know some people, I don't know many people who have said it's a nice place. So yeah, you did the math on that one. Can you do the math on that one? I don't know. I've been saying that far too much recently. You do the math. Even if it's got nothing to do with numbers. Then again, pretty much everything's to do with numbers, isn't it? But I digress. The point is, they put this character in that's a complete cunt and is meant to reflect the youth culture of London. So, are the BBC saying that all young people in London are cunts? Or are they just saying that they think all London youths are cunts? I mean, there's cunts all around the fucking country, and most of them are fucking young. But yeah. But the character of Dexter just bugs the hell out of me, and from what people have been saying, and from the complaints that have been sent into BBC Points of View, he's been annoying the fuck out of other people as well. So the character of Dexter was a bad choice, because people are now starting to hate EastEnders, and now starting to hate London even more because of the character of Dexter. Nice one, BBC. You really did well there. Now, moving swiftly on. Doctor Who. Doctor Who was a long-running English TV series about a time-travelling alien who travels through time and sorts out big problems. He calls himself the Universal Janitor, and he goes around in a big blue phone box called a TARDIS, which isn't meant to look like a big blue phone box. It's just his camouflage device malfunctioned and got stuck as a big blue phone box. There's a lot of controversy recently about the revealing of his name, and everyone tuned in to watch that last episode that was on recently to see the Doctor's name, because apparently it was going to be revealed, only to be disappointed by the fact that it wasn't. However, we did find out all this Trenzalore bollocks. Now, it was implied at the end of the episode that the new Doctor Who was going to be John Hurt. Whether this is correct or not, I don't know, but it would be a pretty stupid move, because over the years the people playing the Doctor have got younger and younger, relatively, you know. I mean, like, it started with people like Peter Cushing and William Hartnell, you know, and then you had Tom Baker and Sylvester McCoy, and then like recently we had like Christopher Eccleston, David Tennant, Matt Smith. You know, they're all really young people, and now we've got John Hurt. Now, whether the new Doctor is John Hurt or not, I don't know. I mean, I like John Hurt, and I like Doctor Who. The only problem I have with Doctor Who now is the writers. The original Doctor Who writer, Russell T Davies, has left. He's decided never to write another one again. And the new writer, whoever he is, I can't remember his name, is fucking rubbish. He keeps writing these long-winded recurring storylines. I mean, we had the recurring storyline to do with Bad Wolf, if you remember. If you're a fan of Doctor Who and you remember the Bad Wolf recurring storyline, every episode of that particular series of Doctor Who had some kind of relation to Bad Wolf, and it was something to do with Billy Piper's character, you know, Rose Tyler, and then we had the storyline of the drums. You know, the person who kills the Doctor will knock 4 times, blah blah blah, and you know, that was a recurring storyline. Then we had the Pandorica storyline and the fucking cracks in time, and then we had you know, the recent one where the Doctor's biggest secret is revealed, but his biggest secret is his name, and it wasn't revealed. But it's not really a secret, because when the writer wrote it, you know, years ago, it has been released onto the internet what the Doctor's real name is. I mean, you could just Google the fucker and find it. Why is it such a big deal? I mean, yeah, it's never been revealed on the programme, but that's besides the point. Don't really need to. We all know what it is anyway. I'm not going to tell you what it is, because then that will spoil a surprise for you. Just Google it, you'll find it. And whoever finds it, you know, first person to find it, post it as a comment. Job done. Or if you already know it, then you're as sad as I am when it comes to Doctor Who. Job done. Well done. Yeah, so, like, the series of Doctor Who since Russell T Davies stopped writing has just got crapper and crapper, and it's got to the point where lots of fans of the series have stopped watching it. So yeah, well done again, BBC. Let's talk about something a little more closer to home now. I don't mean closer to where I live, I mean closer to home. Something on the internet. And that's what this video is really about. I just wanted to talk about other stupid ideas first. Now, a few months ago, you might remember, GoogleTube, as I've non-affectionately started referring to it as, decided to create their new YouTube 1 layout, which was a joke, because it's not a YouTube 1 layout, it's a fucking Google layout, because it's Google's decision, and it's Google's website now, so it's the GoogleTube 1 layout. So GoogleTube decided to come up with the YouTube 1 profile layout, and back when they did, I uploaded a video saying that eventually they're going to force it all on us. You're given a choice at the minute, but you soon might have one. And look, June the 5th has rolled by, and we no longer have a choice. We have the new layout, whether we like it or not. And once again, it's Google saying a big fuck you to all the users. And so, yeah, all you people that said that I was stupid or whatever, and that they were never going to do this, they would never force it on us because we have a choice, they've given us a choice, blah blah blah, they're not going to force it on us, you know, and they'll probably realise it's a bad idea before they come up with it, and blah blah blah. You were wrong, I was right, they forced it on us within about 2 months, which is what I said. So yeah, I guess that teaches you never to doubt me again. Of course, what can we all do about it? A lot of people who initially hated it have now decided, no, I don't hate it anymore, I actually like it. Brilliant idea, because now Google thinks maybe everyone does like the change, because now less people hate it, and if less people hate it, to Google, that automatically thinks more people like it. So well done, you've just screwed the rest of us out of it changing back. So well done for ruining the rest of our fucking happiness, because you decided to change your fucking mind. And that's quite hypocritical, really. And I love saying that word, hypocritical, and I made a video about the word hypocrites, and so there you go. You're all saying you fucking hate it, and now you suddenly fucking like it. It's amazing, that is. I hate it, and I still fucking hate it. I don't want a fucking banner, I don't want a fucking advertising video to try and get new subscribers. I want people to subscribe because they like my videos, and because they want to subscribe, not because I make a fucking video telling them to. I don't want a stupid fucking banner. I don't want the bullshit that goes down the side. And isn't it amazing how your profile layout now looks exactly like the home page? Don't believe me? Go and have a look. Load up the home page on one tab, load up your profile on another tab. Keep flicking back between the two. You'll notice the only thing that changes really is the middle bit of the fucking website, which is where your channel, as they keep calling it now, has been placed. Everything else is still the same. Fucking things you should watch are here, people you should subscribe to are here, or whatever order it's in, and all the bullshit's downside still. There's still the fucking advert that appears across the top, there's still the bullshit down the bottom. It's just your account has been nicely placed right in the middle, which looks fucking stupid. And they have done that. You go to the www.youtube.com/one channel page to try and change it back, and you can't anymore because the option's been removed, because it's now a permanent change. Because far too many people said, yeah, it's a nice idea, and not enough people complained. If you hate something on YouTube, like if they change something and you hate it so much, complain. Don't just fucking lie back and accept it. God. Pisses me off. Really does. When people say they hate things and then they don't even complain. I mean, I sent no end of fucking messages, feedback messages and everything about the new YouTube layout. You know, being fucking horrible and stupid and pathetic, and how it's, you know, how it's not making your channels unique at all, it's making them all look the fucking same. I did the same thing about the fucking Cosmic Panda one. However, we did sort of get what we wanted in a small way. They did get rid of the fucking Cosmic Panda design, but they've made it even fucking worse. They're like, let's change the design. Oh, everyone's complained about it. Let's change it again to something even worse. Great idea, YouTube. Sorry, great idea, GoogleTube. I hate fucking GoogleTube so much. I have actually created a Wikipedia page called GoogleTube, because GoogleTube is becoming such a popular word across YouTube and the internet. Sorry, across GoogleTube and the internet. People have used it on Facebook, people have used it on GoogleTube, people have typed it into Google search bars, people have typed it into Bing.com, people have typed it into Ask.com, people have typed into www.www.com. People talk about it on chat sites. People talk about it on dating sites. They go on dating sites to talk about how much they hate GoogleTube. So it's become such a popular term that I created a Wikipedia page about it. Oh, and I also have my Facebook page designed to hating fucking GoogleTube, which I uploaded a video about. And you know, GoogleTube is going to be one of them words that's going to be thrown around the internet a lot, and I'm glad it is, because the more people talk about it in a bad way, the more Google might realise that they're ruining one of the best websites on the internet and might decide to pack the fuck up, basically. So, you know, keep using the word GoogleTube in a bad way, keep talking about how much you hate it, and just keep doing whatever you're doing, you know, because eventually Google will listen to us, hopefully. If they don't, we might have to take more drastic action. Like, we'll all have to leave the website or something, you know, just to teach them a lesson, I guess. If the entire population of YouTube, especially people like iJustine, I mean, that's all YouTube cares about, really, because YouTube is paid by advertisers now because of all the fucking adverts they put everywhere. And so people like iJustine, who are advert whores, fucking they say, oh, it's a good layout, and Google only listen to them and not to us. I mean, there's a smattering of people who think it's a good layout design, and there's a fucking shitload of us that think it's a horrible one, but we don't matter, because we are not important. When it was YouTube, we were important, and now we're not. So this fucking layout change, and changing your profile from being your profile to your channel, making it sound like a fucking television, and you know, basically making all these changes and being a cunt to you and trying to make you join your YouTube account with your Google Plus account and being on all this shit. It's just designed to tell you, the YouTube user, that you are not in control of your own stuff. It's like it's our website and we're gonna do whatever we want with it. But if you don't like it, tough shit. And we need to teach them that that is not the way it works. If you're running a website, even if you've just taken over it like Google have, if you're running a website where it's all user-generated content, or it's mainly user-generated content, the thing you don't do is piss all your users off. Because all your user-generated content disappears, and all your users disappear. Which means there's no one to watch the fucking adverts that you're sticking everywhere. And so you'll get less fucking money. I mean, I'm all for selling advertising space, but you're selling a bit too much of it. And there's no point selling advertising space if no one's going to watch the adverts. And no one's going to watch the adverts if no one likes the website. And no one likes the website because you keep fucking changing it in really stupid ways. So all you're really doing, Google, is hurting yourself. In the short term you're hurting us, but in the long term you're hurting yourself. Actually, in the short term you're pissing us off, but in the long term you're hurting yourself. And all those of you all those turncoats out there that said we hate the layout and now suddenly like it, all I have to say to you is fuck off. Because you are now part of the system, and that makes you our enemy. So yeah, welcome to the war zone that is GoogleTube. And I am at the forefront of the community side. I am the general that will go against the tradition of a general, and I will lead my troops into battle. I will be on the front line, getting stuck in on the action, like everybody else. So yeah. So Google is stupid. People didn't believe me when I said that they were going to force this change on us eventually, not give us a choice. Then that proves that you're stupid as well, but in a different way. I don't think anyone can be as stupid as the Google people. I think really the only way to show Google that we're not going to take any of their shit is to boycott Google completely. Set Bing.com as your homepage. Well, set Ask.com as your homepage. Use the Bing toolbar. Get rid of Google Chrome. Don't use YouTube. Don't use Google to search for anything. If you've got Google Earth, delete it. Never use Google Maps. And don't use anything associated with Google. And if we all did that, maybe Google will realise that it needs us more than we need it. Because it's true. Google, the company, needs the users more than the users need the company. Because if we want a search engine, there's plenty of other search engines. If we want to find things on the internet, there's other ways of doing it. If we want to get a map of somewhere, there's other ways of doing it. We don't need Google. Especially the YouTube community, we don't need Google. The minute Google took over YouTube, we hated them, because all they did was set about fucking everything up. So we don't need you, Google. We don't need your bullshit. We don't need your layout changes. We don't need your fucking Google Plus accounts. We don't need your Gmail. And we don't need all your bullshit crap that you do all the fucking time. We don't need your recommended websites. We don't need your fucking recommended YouTube channels. We don't need your recommended videos to watch. We certainly don't need Google Earth. We definitely don't need the Google fucking toolbar. And we certainly don't need Google Chrome. Because there are other, still shit, but there's other YouTube, internet browsers. I mean, I fucking use Internet Explorer, so yeah, fuck off Google. We don't need you. You need us. You need us to watch videos on YouTube so you can get money for the fucking adverts. And you need us to use your website so you can get money for your fucking adverts. So you need us. We don't need you. And sooner or later, hopefully sooner, you're going to realise this. And then you will start listening to what we say, rather than just deciding and having us be forced to agree, whether we agree or not. Yes, so thank you for watching this video. I think this is the second official video of Personality Against GoogleTube, and feel free to leave your comments and opinions and join in the fight against GoogleTube, and join in the fight to keep GoogleTube as a Wikipedia page, because they're trying to remove it because it's a made up word. Even though the word noob and the word in it are on Wikipedia, you can't have a made up word on Wikipedia. Right. Yeah. The only reason you can't have that word on Wikipedia is because Google are affiliated with the website. And I don't know why I did it like that, because now you couldn't hear anything I said, could you? The reason you can't put GoogleTube as a word on Wikipedia is because Google are affiliated with the website. That is why the word will not be kept on Wikipedia. So please pop along to Wikipedia and try and keep GoogleTube as a word on Wikipedia. And feel free to stick GoogleTube into the Urban Dictionary if you are one of the members of UrbanDictionary.com. I've been Diablo666. This has been a broadcast of Personality Against YouTube, Personality Against GoogleTube. Peace out, and see you later.